Hi, I'm Jason Leahy, Executive Director of the Illinois Principals Association, and it's my pleasure to be here with the 2016-2017 President for IPA, Paula Crane. So, Paula, thanks for coming here with me and taking a few minutes out just to talk a little bit about a few things. So, I think it'd probably be best maybe to get started just for you to introduce yourself, talk
Sure.
about who you are, where you're from, those kinds of things.
Sure. Again, I'm Paula Crane, and actually grew up in Northwest Illinois, very, very small town,
Yep.
Scales Mound, and came to Central Illinois to get my first job
Right.
in teaching, and so I've taught chemistry and physics. We share that, I think,
right.
and some physical sciences. I also have a counseling degree. And of
So
course,
we'll talk later off camera. I
Perfect.
might have some other things to get off my chest. But anyway,
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, so I've been in education for 23 or 4 years. Right now, I'm the principal of a newly arranged building, Prairie Central Elementary, which is now only second, third, and fourth graders. I'm pretty excited about that. All kinds of new staff members, which I'm extremely excited about.
Sure.
So it's going to be kind of a new beginning for us.
Right. About your family.
So I'm married and have 3 children. My daughter's going to be 20 coming up here in a couple of weeks, and I have 2 sons. One's going to be a senior in high school, and one's going to be a sophomore.
Okay.
So they keep me
Great.
very busy.
So, Paul, as we look at this this year coming up for IPA, obviously as a membership organization, we're always looking to do everything we can to serve our members the best that we can. We are an organization of leaders serving children, but the theme for this year coming, as we look at fall conference coming up in October, as we continue to look at improving our services as an organization, our theme for this year is reimagining leadership. And I think with everything that's happening with the principalship and school building leadership, and for our organization, it's a pretty timely theme for us. So when you think of reimagining leadership, what does that mean for you?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like even in the 10 years that I've been a principal, the position has changed so much. It's practically unrecognizable from what it was when I first started. And so I feel like reimagining leadership is perfect because it's kind of what we've had to do on our own for the past 10 or 12 years, trying to kind of find our way and figure out how to change and roll with the changes that are happening in education, and coming at us fast and furious on a daily basis. And so I feel like reimagine leadership is kind of a support for administrators saying, we get that it's changing, we want to change with you. And I feel like IPA has changed a lot over the last 10 years to meet those needs. And so I'm pretty excited about the theme and working on that.
Yeah, well, I'd agree with you. And I feel like as far as the organization is concerned, the board, along with our strategic planning committee and staff, we spend a lot of time looking at our mission statement, our belief statements, and we're rolling out now in this new year a new mission statement, which is the IPA will develop, will support, advocate for innovative school leaders. I think innovation is pretty critical in a new way. We need to reimagine leadership in the profession. Also, something that members are going to hear more about is what we're calling the school leader continuum, and how we're going to be working to more intentionally as an organization support school leaders from aspiring leadership through accomplishment. And we're going to put out there, and this will be a little tease for folks, is in addition to that continuum is a new school leader paradigm and how we rethink leadership and we reimagine leadership as an organization. So we're really excited about that. And we'll see a lot of those things coming up with conference here in October. So let's pivot and talk a little bit about conference. We're coming back to Springfield, right? We heard
Absolutely.
that Little Lincoln
has
was
let
out
us
there.
know.
So
Yeah.
he was leading the charge there, getting us back here to Springfield. Pretty excited about that. And when you think of fall conference, Paula, what are good memories for you, or why is it important for people to get here?
I think besides all the great educational, of course, things that you take away from this and take right back to your building, I feel like the networking is so important, and connecting with those principals, even if it's just that once a year. making new connections, meeting new people, finding out that people are in your same situation, or having somebody to call after that and say, what did you do when this happened, or things like that have really helped me a lot. And meeting just a variety of people in different situations has been helpful to my career.
Yeah, agreed. Well, when I talk about IPA, people ask me, what's the association, what's it do? And I really boil that down into three primary pillars: professional development, community building, and then advocacy. And fall conference really allows us an opportunity to do two of those for sure. You come in, you get some good opportunities to hear experts in the field, hear from colleagues at the small group sessions, and then so you get that professional development aspect. But you talked about the community building, and that might be the more important part of that, because it's a good time to come together and encourage one another, commiserate together, share war stories, that kind of thing. And hopefully build each other back up before we get back to it with the school year. So we will be here back in Springfield, and I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more from Little Lincoln.
I hope so.
In the weeks to come. We might even see him at conference. You never know.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I will see if that'll be good or not. I don't know. I think Little Lincoln thinks he's a lot more important at conference than he may be. We'll find that out here as well, but we're really excited to have him here with us. The last thing here, Paula, is, as we think about IPA as the association, as you look at your year here as president of the association, what it might be helpful for people to just hear from you. What is it about the association that's maybe most important or most meaningful to you in your position as president, maybe in your position as a school leader?
Really, the reason that I got involved in IPA is because of how helpful it is and supportive to me as I was just starting out, and the information that you can get. I really feel like the support that you get from IPA is so important. And so in the year to come, I'm really hoping that our Reimagine Leadership, I know that our Reimagine Leadership theme is going to happen, because as things have changed, IPA has changed. IPA has given me information to keep up with what's going on in my career, and I've found that extremely valuable. I mean, I don't know really how else I would have gotten all the information that I've received without having that coming in through IPA. And so my vision is to, keep rolling on. I mean, I feel like we're.
You said roll with the changes. I think there's a nice song that that's a good name for a song.
Let's not
anyway.
Go there though.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about developing new things. We have a lot of great things coming up that I think people are going to be very excited about.
Sure. Yeah.
It's all things that are making our jobs easier. And so anything we can get to make our jobs easier is appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Well, as you mentioned, the job has evolved so much over the last decade. I'm about to start year 11, which is hard to believe, and that's been like 4 children since I started, 4 more anyway. But in the 10 years, concepts like RTI, para, they weren't even acronyms when I entered into this position. So things are a whole lot different. And, with partnership with you and the board and working with the members in general, we're really excited about what's coming here, so we can continue to work, to evolve, to reimagine the work that the association is doing to do better work for our school leaders across the state. So thanks for taking a few minutes here with me and talking about a little bit about conference and what we're doing as an organization. So this is Jason Leahy, Executive Director at IPA, with our President, Paula Crane, and looking forward to the 16-17 year. If there's anything you need from us at any time, we're always a phone call away. Don't ever hesitate to call, email, text, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got to do. Take a minute to get away from Pokemon if necessary. Maybe we'll have a few Pokemon at conference. You never know. But we hope to see you in October in Springfield that third weekend. We've got a great lineup for you. You can get that information and other things on the web at www.ilprinciples.org. Thanks.